Today's roulette tournament submission is the 132, presented to us by Dr. Sloggy. I think we're going to need a bit of good luck with this strategy. Of course, with all roulette strategies, we need a bit of good luck, but I think we're going to need some extra luck for this strategy. And unfortunately, it is too hot for me to wear my lucky gambling jacket. So this might hinder the strategy. Apologies, Dr. Sloggy. It's just too hot. I can't do it. Reasonably simple one. I have wrote some bits down. We'll go through it. So there's like 3 progressions. It's more of a it's a hybrid. It's a hybrid progression actually. More of a positive progression as we go through different steps. The 1, 3, 2. But we've also got a negative progression each time we lose. I'm I'm hopeful this doesn't get out of hand. We'll play it and see how it gets on. So we've got 37 spins. We've obviously got our $1,000 bankroll. Our first bet is on 1 dozen. So that's the 1 in the 132. We're going to follow the winner and get $10 on the last dozen. If I'd have jumped in a bit earlier, we would have followed 26 and we would have won. But shoulda, woulda, coulda. Whilst we play this, let me first of all say thank you to everybody that has submitted a roulette strategy. But I have seen a common problem, 2 common problems. The first one is a lot of submissions, they look interesting, but they tell me units, which is obviously a clever way to talk about things, but then they don't tell me how much a unit is. So I'll have one that says like put 1 unit here, 2 units here, and 2 units here. But how much is a unit? You haven't told me. Let's carry on with this 132. So we're going to move it over and we're going to increase by a unit. Okay. So we go in 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, which could get out of hand with just 1 dozen covered. We've only got 12 out of 37 numbers covered. So a little bit less than a third of the board. And it's not over. When we win this, or whenever we win our first dozen, we are then going to go to the 3 part, which is it can either be low, odd, and red, or high, even, and black. Depending on if it's black, it'll be high, even, black. If it's a red number, it'll be low, odd, red. Anyway, we've lost. Repeat. Move it over and get an extra $10 on. Yeah, so the first problem that I'm having with roulette strategies is talking in units, which I completely understand, but you've got to tell me what the units are. You've got to tell me, are these $5 units, are these $1 units, $10 units, etc. So if you think that you have submitted a roulette strategy that mentioned units but didn't tell me the amount, 2 ways to do it. The best way is just to come into the Discord and tell me. We've missed that. Come into the Discord and say, oh, really sorry, I forgot what the units were. This is the name of my strategy. The units are $10 each. Let's move this over and add another $10. The second problem, which this one might fall into, is I appreciate you guys want to win this roulette tournament, but this is real money. So I'd like you to consider it as if it was your own bankroll. Some of them are just too aggressive. They look interesting, but in 37 spins, I'm thinking that is going to get wiped out. Like some of them, the first bet is like $100 on the middle column, and I'll just get wiped out too quick. So treat it with a bit of respect, I would say. This one's being very disrespectful at the minute, but we've still got plenty of time to go. Move it over to the middle and increase by $10. Hopefully we get onto that 3. If we go 37 spins without hitting a dozen, can we even do that? I don't think we can with this bankroll because we're going 50, 60. Yeah, so we can get to about 20 spins without hitting a dozen, I think. Don't hold me to that. It might even be less than 20 spins. So yeah, if you have submitted a strategy that you think that I will think is too aggressive. Oh, okay, we got one. Right. So we're going to win $150. That was black. So we're going high, even, black, $50 on all of them. All of that money. 50. High and even. Black, even, high, even, black. So the reason why Dr. Sloggy has gone with that is there's more black even numbers and there's more red odd numbers. I think the 1 to 18 and 19 to 36 is the same ratio, but you've got more chance of hitting more winners with this setup. So what's that? We only hit one. I think we did. So that returned $100. Now we're going for that two, which is two of the three dozens. We'll follow the winner again. We're going 50 and 50. I'm going to just follow the winner. 11 and 20. First dozen, last dozen. If this wins, we are going to go back to 10. We're going to go back to that starting bet. $10 on the first dozen. I think I have to start again from 60 if this loses. I'm not entirely sure. I don't want to find out. I've found out. I think I have to do 60-60 because I just got wiped out. Let's do it. 60. So I can't really remember. I wrote down the notes. I think if you're not in session profit, you have to go again from that what we were on. So we're on 50. We followed the progression. We went 1, 3, 2. That we start again with 60. This, I think I'm doing it a favour by starting again from 60 because if I was to start again from 10, I don't see how this could turn a profit, to be honest. Although we might get wiped out before then. Wow, this is aggressive, isn't it? Didn't realise how aggressive this was. Repeat. Let's go over to the middle dozen. Add 10. So I sort of skipped through it because I needed to get my bets on, but that 3 bet. So whatever the returns were, you split it up and put it on 2 of the 3 dozen. So if, for example, we hit all of them, it would have returned $300. We'd have had 150 on each dozen. So that last bet is crucial. Although for the time being, this okay, we got one. So we're going $70. It's black, so we're going high even black, $70 each. 70, 70, 70. I mean, we obviously don't want to get whacked. That goes without saying. But if it'd be absolutely tragic if we hit all 3 of these and then miss that 2 of the 3 dozen. Like, are you sure that you want to put all of the returns on that 2 of the 3 dozen? Especially when, if it loses, I am $210 down with an $80 bet. Missed every single one. That's a wipeout. Let's go $80 on the first dozen. Wow. I need to hit something to bring these bets down. Let's go into these stats. So we were unfortunate because I think we would have gone into $50 profit, wouldn't we? If we'd have hit that 2 of the 3 dozens, we'd have gone into $50 profit. Would we? No, maybe not. That was the red black. No, that was just a dozen win, wasn't it? She's spinning this ball so fast. This wheel so fast. Right, repeat. Add 10. Move it over to that last dozen. Guys, my bankroll is not looking good. I've got 5 more whacks and I'm done. So I've had a lot of aggressive strategies submitted and a lot of them I've just parked and said too aggressive, too aggressive. I didn't think that this was overly aggressive. Obviously, that first bet, you only have a 33% roughly of winning. Oh my goodness, we're not going to win with 0, are we? I'd love her to slow down the wheel, to be honest. This wheel is hurtling. Let's get another $10 on here. This could go bust very, very easily. And then the next bets are huge, aren't they? 100 on on 3 of the even chances. So I'm not asking anybody to submit a guaranteed roulette strategy. There is no such thing. And I don't think that this one's that bad. Okay, we've got a chance here. So now we're going to go, it was red, so we're going to go low, odd, red, $100 each. Low, odd, red. Again, the reason for red and odd, there are more red odd numbers than there are red even numbers. So you set that up. Obviously, you've got more wax this way, which we found out when number 9 came in, but we have more jackpots. I need to win at least $200 with this, and then it's that two of the three dozen bet that's going to just make or break this. Oh, I've just missed them all again. Have been whacked completely again. Oh man, it's my jacket, Dr. Sloggy. This isn't your fault. I'm not wearing the lucky jacket. That one hurt because I mean we got hit with the last one, which I thought right that happens, but for that to happen twice is just really mean, to be honest. I've got 3 more spins. $10. We're going last dozen. Look at the state of this graph. We haven't completed this 132 at all, so maybe that's just asking too much. 1 dozen. I mean, all you're asking for on that 3 is just not to get whacked. Because any money that you win, you take it onto the 2 of the 3 dozens. High number. I mean, if we're hitting zeros like this. Right, I'm just going to leave it on 120 so that my next bet can be $100. Look at that. I tell you what. I mean, I know roulette strategy, and I said at the start, this needs a bit of luck, but this was covering high, black, even, and 9 came in. Then it was covering low, red, odd, and 24 came in. And then in between those, 0 came in. Okay, we got a chance. Come on, turn this around. $120 each on low, odd, and red. $120 each. Just not a whack. Just so that we can get onto that that 2 of the 3 dozens. I mean, if we hit a jackpot and then hit the 2 of the 3 dozens, we might fully recover this. But that's asking for a lot. I'm not even asking for a jackpot. I'm just asking for any of those bets to win. Any of those bets to win, so I can get on to the next step. What on earth? What? Dr. Sloggy, you have been so outrageously unlucky here. We have been on that level 3 times. And I think there's like 5 whacks. There might be 6 whacks. And you've hit them 3 times. That annoyed me, that last spin, if you couldn't see it. I'm gonna have to wear this jacket in the sweltering heat next time. Right, we've got one last chance. That was red. We are going low, odd, red again. Low, odd, red. If this is a wipeout, then this table's fixed. I'm joking. It's not. They don't care about me. Some guy's winning 20 grand. So if they are going to cheat anybody, they're going to cheat that guy, which I do not believe that they do. They're not going to cheat me for this $300 bet. But if we hit another whack, that will be painful. Low, odd, red. Or any of those. Right, we hit odd. So at least we got a chance. what we're doing now, we're putting all those winnings on first and last dozen. Yeah, I know my balance is low. And do you know what? I think if you complete this, you have to reset, which I probably will do just to see if we can get any money back. We'll go back to those $10 because I'm not going again with $110. First of all, this needs to be a high number. Otherwise, unfortunately, this strategy didn't cash anything, which I don't think it deserved. It just got very, very unlucky. Okay, we have cashed that time. Let's start again. Let's do what it said we should do. And we'll go $10 on the first dozen. I don't think that Dr. Sloggy expected it to lose that many. I'm really sorry. I forget what the actual reset was. And I feel like the reset said something along the lines of, if you hit a blank, then you have to start and add those $10 again. Let me just repeat the bet and add a unit and get this over to the middle dozen. So when we obviously hit that blank on when we had low, red and odd all covered and we hit a blank, we had to go back to what was on the dozen and add $10. That time we actually went through the progression. We hit the dozen, we had some winnings from the 3 even chance bets, and then we obviously hit that 2 of the 3 dozens. So that allows us to reset, is my understanding of the strategy. It's going to take a miracle for us to get any money, to make a profit. Repeat the bet, add 10, move it over here. I mean, let's just go back to those numbers. So we had a whack over here, didn't we? Then we had a 0. Then we had another whack. Then we had a 0. Was that a whack? Or was that the one that we actually... No, that we actually won some money there, didn't we? Okay, so we're going to put $30. That was red. So again, we go in low, odd, red. $30 each. Low, red, odd. $30 each. Any winnings that we get from this go on to 2 of the 3 dozens. But I think, it hasn't happened to us, but I think the most frustrating part of this strategy, if it was to happen, would to be hit a jackpot here, take all of those winnings over and then miss on that 2 of the 3 dozen. That would be really upsetting. We got 2. So $120, we're going 60 on each dozen. So I'm going middle and last. Let's just go to these numbers. Middle and last. This would be nice if this hits. We can have a reasonable bankroll. Missed. So we have to go back and add 10, which was 40. Yeah, it's that second dozen. I like playing 2 of the 3 dozens, but I know that they can miss quite often. But what you've actually done there is, and this is the thought process behind the 1-3-2, my understanding is, you've taken those winnings from the dozen, you've moved them onto the 2 of the 3 even chance bets, and then you've moved all that over to 2 of the 3 dozen. So that last bet was paid for by that dozen bet, essentially, kind of. Repeat, get another 10 on, and move it over. So that was a problem that we missed for 2 reasons. We lost $120, which we could have really done with, and we have to go back to that $30 bet and add $10. So not only did we not win, our next bets were much bigger than I would have liked them to be. Okie dokes. That's another loser. Repeat. Add 10. Get them over here. So the next bet is going to be $70. I'll just put 90 on because I'm not going to play again with $20. If this loses, of course. Hopefully this wins. So it's on 28 spins. This will be its 29th. So it will have got through 30 spins and then busted out. I mean, I think it did get tragically unlucky, but it was an aggressive one for sure. Oh, I thought that was going into 4. Okay, let's go all in. $90 on that middle dozen. So, guys, remember, I have lost my own strategy. Then Night Owl won us some money. I think he won us like $260, something along those lines. This one is most likely going to have lost $1,000. So please be a bit more careful or not as aggressive with your strategies. I think that this looks more aggressive than it actually is in this session just because of those 4 whacks and zeros just really didn't help us out. It's not over yet. We've got a chance. We're going $90 on low odd red. Low odd red. Let's get these $90 on. Okay, we've got $270 on the table. Not a whack. I mean, imagine if it's a jackpot, then 2 of the 3 dozens. We might be back at like $800 if that happens. Come on. Low odd red. It's low. So we got some money. We're putting $180 and we're going 2 of the 3 dozens. So we're going $90 on 2 of the 3 dozens. Low balance. Yes, I am aware that I have a very low balance. So yeah, that spin lost money, didn't it? That spin lost $90. It's only one of the 3 won. We want a low number, not 0. And we can at least play it for a little bit longer. Okay, we completed that. We've got $270 to go again. We're going to go $10 on the first dozen. It doesn't want to give up. I give it its credit. It does not want to give up. Let's just zoom into this graph. We were $910 down. Now we're only $730 down. We have not been in the green once. But we've hit like that. I can't really remember where exactly it is on the graph, but those 3 even chance bets that got wiped out 3 or 4 times. Horrific. Oh, here we go. So what's that? Low odd red. Just $10. It'd be sort of funny if we actually hit a jackpot and then hit our 2 of the 3 dozens this time because we're obviously on our lowest bet. Well, I'll take it. I'll take any money. I would just like this to get through the 37 spins without being bust. I genuinely thought that it would bust out, especially when we were, what, $900 down, like halfway through. So it's clang on. Clang on, is that a word? Clung on. Just 1. So we got that low number, and we're going to go split that $20 up. First and middle dozen. They've all been first dozen here. First. We haven't had a last dozen. Oh, we have. Yeah, there. So if we win this, we reset to 10. If we miss this, we go up that progression to 20. So yeah, I'm certain that's what he said. Any time you return 0 without completing the progression, we go back. We add that $10 to what we started the progression on. We won it. It was our lowest bet, but we won it. It's gonna finish in some money. This. Let's have a look. Where am I? Where's my stats? There they are. We are on 35 spins. So we've got 2 more spins. Somehow it's managed to make me thankful that I've not lost $1,000. Oh, we wanted that streak of first dozens to continue. Right, our last spin, guys. So we follow the progression. We move it over to the last dozen. We follow the progression by adding $10 on. So one thing I've noticed in the comment section is if the strategy finishes in the red, everybody says it's a crap strategy. And if it finishes in the green, everybody says, yeah, I like it. Well, not everybody, most people do. Like Magic Raven, a strategy will win $1,000 and he'll still say he doesn't like it. But genuinely, if you didn't see that graph and you didn't see how unlucky we were, what do you think of this strategy? I am not sure it deserves to be $740 down, to be honest. Those whacks obviously hurt us, but clearly aggressive. But I think you do have, if you get on the lucky side, completely flip the script, then you could obviously fly into profit with this, taking those winnings from the dozen to 3 even chance bets to 2 of the 3 dozens. A bit of a big ask, but if you were to complete that nicely on a big bet, you'd obviously make quite a lot of money. Anyway, please consider what I said about your roulette strategy, your roulette tournament strategy submissions. Come into the Discord or re-enter them if you think they're too aggressive or you've not told me the unit price, and I'll see you in the next video.